Hello everybody, Aquarius specifically. Welcome to your mid-month September reading. Really excited to get into this reading for you guys and see what I have. I know it's been kind of a weird month for probably everybody, but let's see what I have for you guys today. So, decisions. Judgment card. I feel like for some of you, you will be faced... Oh, sorry, I didn't explain what this part of the reading is. I know some of you also have watched my other videos, so you probably already know, but I forgot to explain. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a reading. I'm going to focus on you and the person that you're dealing with or were dealing with and wondering like what's going to be going on with you guys during September. I'm going to be focusing on that for the first part of the reading. Focusing on that for the first part of the reading, you versus them, telling you how I feel like they're feeling versus you're feeling, all that. And then I'm going to get into each sign, Aries through Pisces. Aquarius' card just popped out, the star card. I'm going to be going through each sign, Aries through Pisces, trying to tell you what I feel like each sign is feeling about you. That could be in relation to love or new love or whatever, family, whatever you want it to be. Or not what you want it to be, but I guess whatever resonates or what you want it to be. And then I'm going to be going through new love opportunities for you guys, and then financial and career and just general advice for the mid-month point in September. So yeah, let's get into it then. So Aquarius, you were faced with a decision. For a lot of you, I feel like you already made this decision because this is the first card that I pulled. Maybe it even was like a mental note of like, okay, I can't let this go on any longer. Like, what am I deciding to do here in my own like mental state? I know that I do that sometimes, like where I'm like, I reach a decision even if no one else knows about it. You do like in some form reach a decision about a person. I feel like you've already done that here. I think for a lot of you, you made the decision to at least possibly give it a shot or to like try to pursue it with the star card here. I'm trying to focus on the mid-month of September, so I feel like this could be early September or I guess like whatever it resonates with you. But anyways, so yeah, then I get the Ace of Wands, which shows me that you probably do want to give this another chance. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe at least you just open the door to communication when normally you weren't communicating in the past. But I think that the moon card in reverse is showing me that you guys do have some deep fears going on here. I feel like there is some possible fear of really settling down with this person, or even just like fears of something, like maybe things going wrong again or whatever. If this is a new person, I'm not really seeing either way. It kind of like starts here at the Judgment card. So yeah, this could be an old person, a new person. I feel like whoever you made a decision about, that's who I'm talking about here. Then I get the Four of Coins in reverse, which maybe you have deep fears of this person being like controlling you or going to control you in the past. So we started this reading out with a decision, and then we end your reading out probably towards the end of September with you being confused. So I feel like for a lot of you that's the case. That's the first card I pulled, which was probably right out of September. You were like, yes, I want to work on this, or no, I don't want to work on this. And then we're going towards the end of September and you're like, I'm not so sure anymore. This person's showing like some red flags or whatever the case may be, to where you're like, I don't really know if this is something I want to pursue. And then we get into this person's side of the reading. The Devil card. Not the best card to pull for you guys, Aquarius. This person could be dealing with some issues. They could be dealing with possibly being in another relationship. They could be dealing with some mental health problems, like they're depressed or whatever else their situation is. Could also be the case that... addiction for sure. I guess it depends on your situation. I know that I say a lot, so don't comment. I'm just realizing now the sentence I'm saying a lot, just ignore it. People like to comment about whatever they want to comment about. Like, you say a lot, you talk really fast. It's like, anyways. Now you guys are going to be paying attention to it, and so am I. Okay, Nine of Cups in reverse. This person feels like you're too good to be true. It was in reverse, sorry. And that's possibly why they haven't said anything to you. Feel like they're working on it with the Ace of Cups, like they're trying to get a new opportunity here, but they can't. You guys funny, you got the Ace of Wands in the upright, they get the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this person clearly loves you very much. I think what's going on here is that they are possibly involved in with someone else, or they're just dealing with some really deep fears right now, just like you. I feel like you guys are both mutually dealing with a lot of fears. They're stalking you. Double card as well, Page of Swords. These are my two stalker cards. They're stalking you. They're probably watching you online, checking up on you, whatever the case may be, Aquarius. They're definitely looking at you. Maybe, I know my last Aquarius reading, that was a timeless reading, but I was talking about someone, two people being in other relationships or with other people, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the case here. Like I said, this could just be some past baggage or anxiety or whatever the case may be. But I feel like they're deciding to listen to their heart, and that's why they're still wanting to pursue it, just like you. I feel like you guys are both, for some of you, coming to the conclusion that you want to pursue this. But the thing is, I'm not so sure that communication is going to come through towards the end of September. Like I always say on this channel, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say in every single reading. It doesn't even make sense that way. Like every single reading is like, oh yeah, you're going to get communication. You're going to get communication. You guys are going to get committed. Like it doesn't make sense. I just really see what I see here, and I wouldn't lie. Like then, you know, I don't know. I'm just going to say what I see, which I normally do on this channel. I like to keep it as real as possible. So I know for certain, I feel like for a lot of you, that they are stalking you. Like I said, they're trying to possibly wait for some sort of sign, or wait to figure out whether you want to hear from them or not. They want a new beginning though with the Fool card. This also with the Page of Swords shows me that, I know I just said that you guys wouldn't be communicating. For some of you, this person may communicate with you, and it's going to be a very straightforward or impulsive message, possibly wanting to see you or something like that. But they want a new beginning, and I feel like it's going to be something like, I'm not so sure about commitment, but I am pretty sure about positive about them stalking you. Pretty positive about that. If you guys have public social media or something like that, I really feel like Devil card and Page of Swords, those are my stalker cards. I don't really get them in readings like this. And by stalker, I don't mean legitimately stalking you. I just mean stalking you online. Checking up on you, that sort of thing. I feel like they're just really got their heart broken, and so that's possibly wise, because they're like, oh, this Aquarius was too good to be true. I knew I shouldn't have trusted this Aquarius, that sort of thing. Not saying you guys did anything wrong either. I remember every detail of that day. God, there's some cards in this deck that I still don't get in readings, and that's, everyone's just thinking about days. Maybe just that's a September thing, but I'm getting that card in every single reading pretty much. I remember every detail of that day. So I guess that makes sense. Every person that you're involved with or whatever, I feel like a lot of times you guys do have a day that you guys think back on. I know that I do in relationships. I think most people do. There's a couple days that stick out more than others in your brain. So they're currently thinking about a certain day that sticks out in their brain. Just being near you is intoxicating. No doubt this person really loves you. I feel like they're just sad, which is weird. The timeline is kind of weird. I feel like you guys flip-flopped. At first you were optimistic, and then they weren't optimistic, and then now they're starting to be optimistic, and how can I make this work? New beginnings. Well, you're scared of them being controlling, and can't make your mind up towards the end of September. So I feel like there's going to be a huge flip. Let me know if that's true or not. They look for you everywhere. They're probably thinking about you a lot, looking, just like I said, at your stuff online for sure. They're listening to their heart. I feel like for a while they were scared about it. This is new opportunity in reverse. So they were just really nervous about it. But then the last card that I pulled for September or whatever, could be going past a little bit past September. Things aren't exactly linear like that. But I do think that they want some sort of new beginning with you, and you could be hearing from them very soon. Ooh. So I feel like this is you, Aquarius. I got a card that says I am not available. Is it you right now? Because then I see you starting to get, they weren't available, they weren't emotionally available, and then all of a sudden you aren't emotionally available. So it's definitely an interesting reading. Like I said, these things don't have to be linear. I like to think of it as like being linear just for simplicity's sake, but like take what parts resonate, and it doesn't mean that, you know, obviously there's a lot of Aquariuses out there, so the storyline isn't going to be exact the way that I'm saying it, but that's what I feel like there was some sort of shift, like flip-flop. Could be the I am not available if you guys are actually, if someone's involved in a third party. They wonder if you are happy without them. I mean, yeah. That's what I meant when I said that I feel like they're stalking you. They're trying to find out information about you. It still probably is very difficult, but you don't know how difficult it was for me to leave you behind. Or, sorry, I'm looking at this card. I feel you leaving me behind. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Like I said, this person really loves you. Never had any doubt about that. Aquarius, hopefully you guys are liking this reading so far. I'm going to get into each sign in just a second. I feel you even though we are apart. So, definitely some heartbreak, definitely some confusion. Could be some miscommunication as well. Maybe towards literally the middle of the month or something like that, because right in the middle here, like halfway through split your cards, halfway through their cards, there's a huge like change in energy to where neither one of you guys are necessarily like just like someone's not interested or something like that. It's not really the case. I just feel like there is some, you were emotionally available, then you aren't, they weren't emotionally available, then they are. Like, you guys just can't really seem to get on the same page. Possibly just bad timing and miscommunication. Maybe there is some sort of block. Maybe that's why they're stalking you, is because you guys have each other blocked. For some of you. I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah. So there's a lot of like miscommunication. I'm not going to repeat myself, but I really feel like that's the case here. Let's see what the outcome is going to be. Like I said, I kind of took a look at the end of September. Let's see what's happening end of September, early October. Also these things, like when I say that someone's feeling a certain way, or I feel like they're going to reach out, people can always change their mind. I feel like that's just what I'm tapping into right now. I just want to clarify that. I know most of you guys know that, like, obviously, but that's just how I'm picking up on how they're feeling or what they want to do, and how I see things playing out. But like I said, that now I'm curious what those cards were. So I got the cards that fell on the ground. The first one was the Five of Wands. Feel like maybe at this shifting point to where you're confused about control. Whether this happened already or it's going to happen, I feel like a lot of it does have to do with you guys fighting, and then you being worried that this person has control issues, which may lead to more fighting. And then also the Seven of Cups. When I mentioned that before with the Nine of Cups in reverse, I said that someone feels like someone's too good to be true or something like that. I feel like that's still the case. Someone feels like someone's kind of too good to be true. I guess take that as it resonates. Yeah, like I said, new beginning, Death card. So some fighting, some confusion, some people feeling like things are too good to be true. And then we get the Death card, which I'm going to say is a new beginning because I've been saying a new beginning. And then also got the Justice card. So things being fair or just the truth being like brought to light. Could be an ending, but maybe it depends on you, Aquarius. Like I said, I left off with you being confused and not knowing like what decision to make. Feel like there could be the possibility of either one, and then just either way things being more fair. That answers my question. My shuffling today is strange. Two of Cups. Last card that I pulled. I feel like you guys are going to be together. This is a card of true love, partnership, you guys coming together, you guys having a reunion, you guys just being on the same page, which makes sense with this story. In the past, you guys were fighting. Someone thought someone was being too controlling. Someone thinks that someone's too good to be true and they don't really trust them. Some trust issues for sure. A new beginning, things being more balanced out, and then the Two of Cups. So pretty good reading. Like, no problems here. As far as I'm concerned. I'm sure there's problems. I'm just saying. After you guys get past this fighting point, no problems from what I can see for the time being. Like end of September, early October, that sort of thing. So let's get into each sign. And if you do decide, obviously it's always your decision on what you want to do, Aquarius. If you do decide to give this person up, I feel like either way you'll be happy and things will be balanced, and that could just mean happiness with yourself. Yeah, obviously, maybe not obviously, possibly obviously. If you're dealing with an Aries, new opportunity, new beginning, Ace of Wands. Feel like could be the case that you guys will get into a better stride, possibly some communication, very passionate connection here. All right, so I got the Ace of Wands and then the Calling Your Soulmate card in reverse. So I feel like you guys, here's how I'm going to put it. I don't know how much you guys are going to be in contact throughout September, but I do feel like you guys are mutually feeling a lot of passion for each other. Let's see what I have for a Taurus. So Aquarius, this Taurus here is possibly has a lot of options, but I feel like they're properly, okay, yeah. This person may have had a lot of options in the past, or may just have a lot on their plate with work. I know Tauruses are like heavy into work some of the time, a lot of the time. Feel like they were multitasking, but properly. Maybe they had struggles with making you a priority, but I do see the engagement card here, which leads me to believe, and this is in the upright, so I feel like they're going to make you a priority, and things will be better with the engagement card. I feel like you will get commitment for a lot of you with the Taurus. If you're dealing with a Gemini, third party. For a lot of you here, I feel like this Gemini could be in a third party. I as well feel like, is this Gemini married or what is happening? For some of you, they want to marry you, but they think, okay, one of two ways. Could be dealing with a Gemini that is married or thinking about marriage. Could with someone else with a third party with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Could also be the case that a Gemini wants to marry you, or you guys had plans to marry each other, but it fell through because you guys don't really work well. Maybe you guys fight a lot. Could have been divorced to a Gemini too, and now they're involved with someone else. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this Cancer's trying to think. This Cancer is trying to see things from your side. Hangman, they're trying to get like a new perspective, so to speak. Trying to figure out where to go from here. Because you guys are in a period of separation for a lot of you from a Cancer. I feel like they're just thinking about how they can come back changed. Just mirror these cards just flying out. If you're dealing with a Leo, so this Leo is really cold towards you in September. I feel like they're going to continue to be cold towards you. I don't know what happened, but they're feeling really cold. Could be kind of like sharp and mean and just like bitchy to you. Maybe they just don't want to like, they don't want to give this another chance. I feel like they're just really bitter right now for some reason. They don't feel like, you know, they're just bitter. I don't know. I get what I get, I guess. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this Virgo wants things to be more fair. They want things to be more balanced. They want possibly the truth to come to light. I feel like they just more than anything want it to be equal give and take. I don't know your exact situation. Sometimes I say this and people comment and they're like, they're the ones that didn't give equal give and take, and it's like, I guess they changed their mind. So yeah, this Virgo wants things to be equal. They feel like you're not as attracted, someone's not as attracted as the other person, or someone thinks that someone is not attractive. They want things to be more fair, possibly in terms of just like literally attraction or like romance or something like that. Let's see what's happening with the Libra. kind of cool. They're just flying out. So Libra wants a new opportunity with you. I know in my Libra reading, had a really positive outcome with a Libra. So if you're dealing with a Libra, they really admire you. They really like you. I feel like they want, if you guys, this is an old Libra, they want a new opportunity with you. Yeah. No cards are really, okay. Cool. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio here, I feel like they're gonna try to take the lead. And I think it's because they want to let go of the past. I think for a while they got in their head and they were like, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm too frustrated about the situation or whatever. But I feel like they're starting to lessen that load and they're just like, you know what, forgive and forget, let's move on. And I feel like they're gonna contact you, possibly even for some closure, but I feel like they're gonna be really nice when they contact you. King of Wands, upright. I feel like they probably could be pretty nice. My opinion. Keep in mind that maybe this person is going to be coming back just in a friendly way to get closure. No, I changed my mind. Actually, no. I feel like you guys are on the same page. Whether you just want to be friends with this Scorpio or they just want, if you want to be in a relationship with them, I got the unrequited love card in reverse. So I feel like you guys are just on the same page. With the Sagittarius, you guys are very hopeful for the future. Feel like, oh, and by the way, any of these can be like for their rising, moon sign, obviously sun sign, like whatever. And also could be about, it doesn't have to be romantic. I know I'm referring to it as if it were romantic. I'm like enjoying shuffling these cards right now. With the Sagittarius, this person is feeling very hopeful. I feel like you guys are going to be in a really good place going past the mid-month point in September. Nothing in terms of like commitment, so to speak. More so just really fun, like happy energy between the two of you. Wow. Not so great with a Capricorn. This Capricorn is keeping some secrets from you. Also, I feel like you guys could be going through a breakup right now or kind of just not on speaking terms. They are not in touch with themselves and also definitely some secrets being kept. I'm like super enjoying shuffling these cards. They love you more than they love themselves, or possibly you do, or something is going on here like where things aren't just balanced. Maybe they want to work on themselves. I don't really know. Love yourself. First card in reverse. Someone doesn't have a lot of self-respect. I'll just put it that way. Dealing with an Aquarius. Another Aquarius. Shuffling is fun. I used to be intimidated by it, but like I just kind of do whatever I want and it's fun to me. Like cards always end up flying out and I just think it's so fun. At this point in my tarot career. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, finally, this Pisces does not feel like things are equal between the two of you. They are possibly really hot and cold. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if anything comes out. Yeah. Right now, they're not optimistic. Right now, they're feeling very negative, this Pisces, and then they're probably going to change their mind soon again because I got temperance in reverse to where they're like, I'm super into this. It's all really fun and blah, 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 and then they're not into it, and then they're super into it, and they're still going to continue this hot and cold behavior. So, new love. That popped out. If you have a friend that you're wondering if you guys will take the next step, this is someone that you know. Let's see. Could just be someone you haven't been romantic with. Could just be someone you have your eyes on. Could just be someone you're casual with. I'm just talking like someone you aren't in a relationship with, that you're wondering if things will work out between the two of you. So, if I'm being totally honest, if you have like a friend that you're wondering about right now, I don't think September is the time for you guys. Okay. I don't think that September is the time for you guys. I got the Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like you guys aren't really going to have that breakthrough that you want, if I'm being totally honest with you. Okay. So, like I said, this is someone you probably haven't admitted feelings to, and vice versa, Aquarius. I feel like this person here, they can't really, yeah, like I don't think you guys are really going to admit. Maybe neither of you guys are stepping up and admitting how you feel here. So someone's making the decision to enter a third party, possibly. This could have already happened. This is the first cards that I pulled, but nonetheless, take it as it resonates. Could be already involved with a third party, but they're deciding to pursue this third party. I think in the end, it'll make them very sad, or you very sad, and someone will feel like they made the wrong choice here. If I got death in the upright, I would say like it's probably, done. But I got death in reverse, so I feel like just be patient. I got the Knight of Swords in reverse, so definitely there's some patience required. This is someone that you feel like you want to wait it out. I feel like this death in reverse shows me that this is an ongoing thing. You guys aren't, like, this isn't the last of your guys' story, so to speak. Just because you guys didn't admit feelings this time around, I feel like you guys both are feeling like sad that you didn't, and just regretful more than anything, like regretting that you didn't admit your feelings here. But obviously mutually here. So eventually I feel like something will happen. Like I said, this just from what I can see isn't the end of things. If you feel like holding out and being patient here, Aquarius, then that's it. In terms of totally new opportunities, let's see if we have any totally new opportunities. It's wild. Sometimes sometimes I'm doing this thing where I'm like, totally new opportunities, like what do we have? And I just get like for some signs it'll just be like no new opportunities. I'm like, how's that even possible? Like this, there's so many people with this sign, but maybe just the majority of you won't be getting that, like, meeting the love of your life this month or something like that. That doesn't really make sense to me, but I guess it, I don't know. Some months just most of people don't really need a lot of, I don't know. Maybe also because like the current state of things, like not a lot of people are meeting a lot of people right now, and that's just what it is. But anyways, yeah, so not saying that's the case for you, I just was talking. So Aquarius, this is going to be a really long reading. I wasn't totally expecting it to be a long reading. I'm almost done, I guess, but it has been pretty long. I am like on a roll of being distracted. 8 of Wands in reverse. Could be meeting someone, could be a fire sign here, but okay, if you met someone this month, I'm just gonna say, if you met someone this month that's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign, honestly all signs, except for I don't have any like pentacles or signs. So anyways, I feel like this isn't the one for you, if I'm being totally honest. I feel like they were like taking their time, but they could have been like breadcrumbing you to where they were like sometimes talking to you, especially if you met this person already. You could meet this person to where it's like they're weird and they have other options, and I feel like you're gonna realize that this person isn't for you and move on. If you met someone this month, that's just what I'm gonna say. It doesn't have to be the case. That's literally just what I got. Like I said, there's so many. I try to include as many stories as possible. So like just whatever resonates with you, you know what I mean? If you feel like this person isn't the one for you and that they're not really putting any effort into you, just kind of very like slowly, occasionally giving you something, probably not the one for you, and that's just what it is. So before I wrap this reading up, let's get into like career, finance, school, whatever realm that is for you, whether you're working or not, whatever that means to you. Let's see what I have. So I feel like you are holding out. You're being very rational right now. Although things are pretty unstable and you're not really getting the successes that you want right now, I feel like also maybe you're feeling a little out of balance emotionally. I feel like you are holding out a lot. You're just showing a lot of resilience. I know that every day may be different, and some days you feel like I said, King of Cups in reverse shows me that there are some days that are better than others. And that just is the nature of instability. Like I said, with the 4 of Wands, there's some instability here, Aquarius. But I feel like you're going to show a lot of resilience with the Strength card. Although things aren't exactly going your way in terms of career, keep holding out. You're doing the right thing. I got the Sun card. So eventually, right after you start, after this period of some instability, could have been earlier in the month, I feel like you will have some success. Definitely with the Sun card, you'll start to get more happiness here. This card came out before and then I put it back in on accident and then it came out again, so for sure. If you feel like you were, could be fighting with someone at work for a very slim amount of you, having some, more than anything, inner conflict here about like, what decision do I make? With, like I said, the nature of instability, you may be doubting yourself. But here's the thing. Five of Swords in reverse shows me that eventually you will succeed at what you're doing. And also the Sun, I feel like you really will succeed or get the money that you've been wanting or whatever the case may be. Oh, this could also relate, like some people ask about some stuff with court. I feel like this could definitely relate to that as well. Yeah, 2 cards of like optimism and hope and light being at the end of the tunnel or the silver lining or whatever you like to say your phrase is. You will succeed. I'm pretty confident in that. I feel like right now is a really unstable time, but I feel like you will. Now let's look at the advice before I wrap this reading up. Thank you guys for watching. Hope that this meant something to you. I'm in a pretty good mood, so I feel like it has been or will be a pretty good month for you guys. I know there is some instability, but I feel like we'll be getting, you'll be getting to a good place, Aquarius. Aquariuses, I love the Aquariuses in my life. You guys are very strong people. You guys are very creative people. Really cool people. You guys just are very like artistic and stuff like that. So I feel like just hold out. You guys do have some light at the end of the tunnel. The general advice for you is to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe that's relating to this change that I see. Like I said, you showing resilience but having some instability and some like emotional instability in terms of career, finance, or whatever you're dealing with. But step out of your comfort zone, and then maybe you'll start to get the happiness that you want. Maybe change some things up a little bit. Step out of your comfort zone. Do something that you feel like is right, and maybe it'll pay off. Your commitment is being tested. These general advice cards can relate to anything related to your situation. Someone could be testing your commitment. Maybe your just commitment to your career or your job or your whatever. And then I get nothing is set in stone. Yeah. Just because you're experiencing some loss right now or you're showing resilience because things haven't been so great, nothing is set in stone. I feel like there will be a positive shift here for you guys. So finally, Aquarius, you are good enough. You guys are, if you need to hear that, you're good enough. Fight through this instability, and I see really good news for you at the end of the month. So I hope that you appreciated this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much if you made it all the way through. I love the Aquariuses on this channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the support. If you would like to reach out to me for a personal reading, if you really related to this reading, you can. My email is in the description box of this video. As well as if you would like to tip me for this reading, that's really, really appreciated and awesome. Definitely not necessary, but if you feel like doing that, just know it is really, really appreciated. The PayPal is also in the link in my bio, or the description box of my bio. It's in my bio. Oh my god, that was Instagram like jargon coming out. But thank you guys. If you really like this reading, you can show me your support. It doesn't have to be through money or personal readings. Like even just subscribing or liking or commenting is really honestly makes my day. You guys are great, so thank you for that. Thank you, Aquarius, for making it through this reading. Hope that it meant something to you. Although this video is pretty long, if you'd like to check out your September 2020 reading in full, I will link it, I think, here, and you can watch your playlist to watch some love readings. Thank you, and have a great rest of your month, Aquarius. I will see you probably for your October 2020 reading. Yeah, thank you.